Hello everyone, you're welcome. Let's solve for the value of x in this equation here. So we are going to be having like three solutions here. So now the first set of solutions I'm going to be having for the first one, when you just by inspection, okay. So when s equals 1, so you see that we have 4 to the power of 1 equals 4 multiplied by 1. So you can see that we have 4 equals what? 4 equals 4. So therefore we have s equals 1 to be the solution, and that belongs to set of what? Set of integers. Good. So now another solution we can have is rational equation. So when you have what? Also by inspection, all right? So when we have x to be equals what? S equals 1 over 2. Okay. So from here, so we're going to see that 4 to the power of 1 over 2 equals 4 into 1 over 2. So what are you going to have here? You see that you're going to have this to be the square root of what? The square root of 4, then equals you have 4 divided by 2. All right, so the square root of 4 will give us 2. All right, then equals 4 divided by 2, you are going to have 2. So we have x equals what? 1 over 2. But this belongs to rational numbers. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do moving forward, so now let's now check the real numbers. All right, so getting the real numbers, we have what? We have our question to be 4 to the power of x, okay, then equals 4x. Now here we're going to use Lambert's W function here to get the real or other solutions we have. So by dividing through by 4 to the power of x here, we're going to have 4 to the power of x, okay, then equals 4x, all right, divided by 4 to the power of what? Of x. All right, so from there, so we're going to have what? We're going to have this, we cancel this, and this we cancel, so we're going to have what? We're going to have 1 here, then equals, we're going to have 4x and multiply by 1 over what? 1 over 4x. And if you remember, when we have something like 1 over a, and this will give us what? Will give us a to power minus 1. So that is from the law of indices. All right, so now from there we are going to have what? We're going to rewrite this to be 1, okay, write that to be 1, okay, equals 4x multiplied by 4 to the power of minus what? Minus x. All right, so from there, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to relate when you have something like a equals e ln of a. So you know that e and ln or natural log, they are inverse to each other. So therefore I want you to keep this, okay, and that's what we use. Now anywhere we see this 4 to the power of minus x, so we can rewrite this as 4 to the power of minus x, okay, 4 to the power of minus x will be equals e ln of 4 to the power of minus x. Are you following? So therefore from here, when we see that, so what are you going to do? We are going to replace, so that will be 1, okay, equals 4x, then multiply by e to the power of ln of 4 to the power of minus x. All right, so from there, so we can rewrite the equation to be 4x multiplied by e ln of 4 to the power of minus x, then equals what? Equals 1. All right, so now from here, so the next thing we're going to do, we divide both sides by what? Let's divide both sides by 4. All right, if I divide both sides by 4, I'm going to have this, we cancel this, then we're going to be having x dot e ln of 4 to the power of minus x, then equals 1 over what? 1 over 4. So the next thing we're going to do here is that I'm going to introduce I'll multiply the both side by minus ln of 2 minus ln of 4 x e to the power of ln of 4 to the power of minus x, then equals minus ln of 4, then over what? Over 4. Okay, so from there, so we're going to have minus x ln of 4 e to the power of ln of 4 to the power of minus x, then equals minus ln of 4 over what? Over 4. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to have minus x ln of 4 e to the power. Now if you look at this minus 4 minus x here, it can actually come down to multiply ln of 4. That is from the law of logarithm. Okay, so we're going to have minus what? X ln of 4, then equals minus ln of 4 over what? Over 4. Understood? So we're going to have, so looking at this now, so that's where we're going. So looking at this, look at this minus ln of 4 and minus ln of 4, they are the same thing. So therefore, which means we can actually, and we have what? And we have this e here also. So which is telling us that we can actually use Lambert W function. Okay, by what? By Lambert. Okay, by Lambert W function. Okay, by Lambert W function. So you have what? We have Lambert W function to be stated at when you have W of e then to the power of a. So this is going to be a. So now when you look at this, if you now put what? If you now have Lambert of minus x ln of 4, all right, e minus x ln of 4, then equals w minus ln of 4 divided by what? Divided by 4. So you see that from here. So we're going to have what? We're going to have this and this be equal. That is, will be same thing as what? Minus ln x ln of 4. Using what? Using this. Then w into minus this one can be ln of 2 to the power of 2, that is 4, then divided by this 4 can be written as 2 times what? Times 2. Are you following? So moving on, I'm going to have minus what? Minus x ln of 4, then equals w minus 2. The 2 that is here, which is the power here, can come down and multiply ln of 2. All right, so I'm going to have 2 ln of 2 divided by, we have 2 times 2. All right, so now from there, we're going to have minus x ln of 4 equals w minus 2. We cancel these 2 here. We're going to have ln of 2 over what? Over 2. All right, so now from here, to get the x, we're going to divide both sides by minus ln of 4. So we're going to have s to be equals minus w minus ln of 2 over 2. All right, then divided by ln of 4. All right, and with this, so we have come to the end of the class. So this is our solution. I have the value of x to be what? Minus w into bracket minus ln of 2 over 2 all over ln of 4. So we have this. And that's the end of the class. If you enjoyed the class, kindly share to your friends so they can learn from it. If you are just watching our video for the first time, consider subscribing today. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload new content. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.